Hi. I thought I would get on today just to give you a quick message about synchronicity, because it's something that comes up a lot in my readings, but I don't think some people always understand exactly how synchronicity can work. So, in order to explain it, I need to go back about, I guess, 2 months. Or actually 3 months. I was scrolling through Facebook and I saw an advert for a fair that was in an area that I don't normally, I wouldn't drive to because it was about 3.5 hours round trip. So I kind of thought, well, it's a different area, and I had a strong feeling that I needed to do the fair. It was a very small fair and completely different area, so I knew there would be nobody that knew me there. So I asked a friend if she was interested in doing it with me. So it was a spiritual fair, but it was in a small bar, cafe type place. So anyway, we both turned up at this fair, and unpacking and setting up the table. And the friend said to me, "Is there any chance that I could sell these 2 packs of cards? I don't resonate with them." So I said, "Yeah, not a problem." I said, "Stick them on the table. I'll sell them amongst my stuff." So she put the cards out and then said, "Do you want a coffee?" I said, "Oh, yeah, I'd love one." So as she was getting the coffee, I had to look at the cards, of course. And I thought, wow, these cards really resonate with me. So I put them to one side. So when she came back with the coffee, she was like, "Oh, if you don't want to put them on the table, it's not a problem." I went, "Oh, no, no, I want them myself." I said, I'm not going to sell them. I'm not going on the table because I want them." So she said, "Well, it's your birthday in a couple of weeks." She said, "If you want, you could have them as a present." Well, I said, "Oh, that would be absolutely fantastic." I said, "They're gorgeous cards." So it was a 2-day fair. So the following day, I was perusing the other stalls and I came across a pack of cards. And I was like, "Oh my God, I thought I really like these cards as well." So I landed up buying them. So yeah, I went to a fair to make money, and yeah, I come away with 3 packs of cards and a couple of crystals. We won't go into them. So I've been using these cards for a couple of months and really, really resonated with all 3 of them. And then out of the blue, an old client asked if I could do her a reading. So I gave her a reading. And then she said, oh, her other half would like one. So I gave the other half a reading as well. And then a couple of days after they'd both had their readings, she said, "There's this really powerful connection between me and my other half." She said, "Is there any chance that you could do a reading to show us what the soul connection is?" And I was like, "Oh," I thought, "Yeah, don't see why not." I said, "I've not done it from that perspective before, but I'll give it a go." So anyway, I immediately picked up the 3 new packs of cards, which I'd only been really using for myself. I had used them in Carrasco for some of the readings. And I started doing this soul reading, and I was doing it for the past life connection and then the connection in this life. And the results were absolutely astounding. Soul readings is not something I've ever done before. It's not something I've even heard about before. But they are really powerful and really insightful. And ever since she asked me to do that first one, I've been inundated with soul readings. Now, this is synchronicity in its very best. I had no idea when I picked up the friend's card and looked at them that they would be a major part of the soul readings. And picking up the other pack of cards, I had no intention of buying any more cards because I just got 2 new packs as it was. So I didn't have any thought about getting a 3rd pack of cards. And then the synchronicity of the person asking for a reading, which then led on to wanting the soul reading. The universe sends things to us for a reason, and it's not always obvious what the reason is, But one thing that I have learned is you have to trust. If you have a strong feeling to do something or something unusual happens, take notice of it. It might not be an immediately, oh, that's going to lead to such and such, because I had no idea that they would lead to me going into doing soul readings, which are absolutely mind blowing. And even though I'm doing them for other people, I'm still blown away by the information that comes out, because it's not just the cards. I have massive, massive downloads and visions of things that I need to put into the reading. And it all stemmed from me picking up a pack of cards. So this is just a gentle reminder that synchronicity comes in all forms, in all different ways. So if any of you are experiencing synchronicity, then you need to follow it. And even just now, I've just finished a couple of soul readings, and I was shuffling the cards thinking, right, I must get on and do a little short talk about the synchronicity of this, because it still blows my mind how it came about. And as I was shuffling the cards, two Lemurian cards came out, and they were beyond the mind, because these are beyond the rational human mind, the readings. It's not about things on an earthly basis, it's about things on a more spiritual basis. And the other one was manifestation. And I have to say that I did do a candle spell to bring some more financial abundance into my life. And I have to say a very heartfelt thank you, because the abundance is flowing rather beautifully at the moment. So I'm just saying to you, if you notice anything unusual, just follow it through, because sometimes the most unusual things lead to the most beautiful. So I am just going to leave with a card, because I'm being told to draw a card. And it is the infinite. This just sums it up. The energy is infinite, and we're all part of that energy. So just embrace it each and every day, because life is one interesting cycle of ups and downs at the moment. The energy is amazing. It's strong. It's coming in wave after wave after wave. So just embrace it, because you have no idea where it's going to take you. So I will sign off for now. Bye.